Hi, I'm Liz. I go by Stitch by Liz with an underscore over on Instagram. And this is Flosstube number 6. This is my little corner of YouTube where I talk about cross stitch. Today is Saturday the 12th of March. It's the afternoon at the moment. We're filming in the afternoon because Ross had to work this morning. And it's a long weekend this weekend, so we've got some time to edit and probably get it out tomorrow if we can. What's been happening in the last couple of weeks? Not much. I had my grandfather's 6-month memorial last weekend. It was really nice. There was a lot of food, probably way too much food for the amount of people that were there. But it was amazing. It was really good. Other than that, I've just been working. Went back into the office 2 days last week. It was interesting. Turns out we actually get more work done at home than we do in the office. But you know, it is what it is. Other than that, I haven't really been up to much. Just stitching, working, doing what I can. I want to thank everyone for watching the last video with Ross. It still makes me chuckle. Every time I use a needle minder, it's now a needle catcher. And anything he doesn't know what it is, it's called a scrunchie now, or a big scrunchie. So if you haven't watched it, pop over and watch it if you want to laugh. It's pretty hysterical. I just want to thank everyone for the love on that video. The comments were amazing. We did ask if everyone wanted to see a video from Ross with regards to his Lego and maybe a Lego tour. The resounding answer was yes, show us the Lego. Whether or not he wants to do that now remains to be seen. He's smiling behind the camera, so who knows? Maybe we need to convince him a little more. That's sort of it for our life update. Oh no, actually it was our anniversary 2 days ago. We have been together for 14 years now. So that was nice. I bought him a very nice Lego NES set, which he came home to yesterday, so that was a surprise for him. Yeah, other than that, I think that's it. I want to give 2 massive thank yous to a couple of people that have shouted me out in the past couple of weeks. The first is Beth, Stitch with Beth. Her shout out was incredible. I was literally sitting there with my mouth open. Ross was sitting next to me, just shocked at how nice and how sweet she was with everything she said. So I just want to say a massive thank you to Beth. And Ilonka at Stitchy Ilonka shouted me out in her video this week. Shocked me, but she watched the video with Ross and she actually quizzed her boyfriend as well, but he's a bit camera shy, so you know, she said it was a good laugh. So thank you very much for the shout out. And like I say in previous videos, if you have come from someone, let me know in the comments so I can thank them as well. Let's get into whips, new starts, everything else, finishes. I don't have any finishes. I do have a finish for now, so an FFN. Ross has just pulled a face from behind the camera, so it's a new term for him. I have finished part 2 of the Stitching Book Club Narnia. Stitch Along Chronicles of Narnia. I actually finished this morning. I did wake up at 4:50 this morning, so I managed to get it finished for the video. So I absolutely love the color blends, love the way this is turning out, and the last section, the last release will fit in that tiny section there. So I'm glad it's done. I'm glad I've kept up with this one because my track record with keeping up with stitch-alongs isn't fabulous. Cryptid still isn't finished, so, you know, one more release and that'll be done. So as soon as we pressed finish recording, whatever the button says, I realized that Ross found something for me to show you that's been missing for such a long time, and he's going to pass it to me from behind the camera whenever he's ready, fumbling with what he's doing. This is not the stitch. No, I'm going to show them. This is what he's handed to me. This is his stitch with Lego. This is not what I asked for. Pass me the right one. Stop passing me the Lego. Pass me the stitch. It has been found. And now he's literally moving his Lego behind the camera the way I'm moving Iron Man in front of the camera. But I cannot believe he finally found it. Where was it, Ross?
Inside a computer box.
How long has it been there?
Possibly a year or two.
We've been in lockdown for, what, 2 years? So at least 2 years. Anyway, I finished doing this sometime in 2012, I want to say. It is framed. It is not straight. Do I care? Yes. Am I going to fix it? No. Because it's too much effort. It is just, you know, folded over and taped on the back. It's nothing special, but he found it. I'm so happy. Now he can put it on the wall. Anyway. Now Ross will work his editing magic, and this will be somewhere in the regular video. I did have a new start this fortnight, and that was for the Stitch for Ukraine hashtag. My chart that I chose is called Dragon Phoenix. It's by Cute Patterns by Maria. Ross will put a photo of what it will look like. And so far I've only done the half stitching, and there's a whole lot of blends and a whole bunch of different colours, but this is as far as I've gotten. I think it's about 1,500 to 2,000 half stitches, but like it's incredible the way these colours blend and they turn out. So I decided to start this one first for the hashtag. I do have a whole bunch of other projects that other charts that I've purchased that I plan on stitching, and it's just a tiny way to support our friends in Ukraine, especially with the horrendous situation that they're living through at the moment. So support our Ukrainian designers and go purchase a chart and help them out. A lot of them have been displaced because of everything that's happening over there, so any money they can get helps them buy groceries and helps them be able to support other people that have been displaced as well. I know there's one designer that's she had an influx of purchases on her Etsy and actually bought groceries and gave those groceries to other people that were around her. So our thoughts and prayers are going out to them as well. Now into whips. If I do look down, it's because I've got some notes. The first thing I worked on were my whip go goals for March, and that was Max and Spider-Man. So Max is my sister's cat. The goal for that was 5 days worth of work, and I managed a page finish and then some. As much as I say this piece is confetti hell, there's a reason for it. Like, it just looks incredible. It looks so much like the photo my sister took, and it's just like you can see the corner of the concrete curb here and the leaves in the background, and you know, his little whiskers and all of that. So I think this is slated for another 5 days for Whipco for whenever that gets cold. But I'm actually enjoying stitching on it, which is something new. So that had 2,747 stitches in 5 days. So that was a lot. But I just can't wait till it's finished. My mum has now requested a stitch of her cat, and that's been charted. So as soon as I finish this, I'll start that one. The next thing I worked on was Spider-Man, and this was slated for a page finish. Now, this was also called for February, and that was a page finish, and I was super close to a page finish for February, so, you know, it was a couple of days and that was done. I had barely started this page in February, and for a page finish for this month, it was a lot. So I put in exactly 3,500 stitches. You would have seen what it looked like. Ross would have already inserted a photo. But this is where I'm up to. So 2 pages done, and this sky was hell. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 different shades of orange, plus the yellow, plus the white. And then in this tiny section here, there's a really, really pale yellow as well. So my eyes had an orange hue for a few days after it, but like, it looks incredible. It's going to be so amazing once I actually get into Spider-Man and get him going. So 3,500 stitches on that, 2 pages down. I think I've got another 10 pages to go. So we'll see when that gets done. The next thing I worked on is Diagon Alley by Country Magic Stitch. I only put in 324 stitches on this one. I didn't say what they're on. Everything I've shown so far is on an 18 count white 2/1 full cross using the called for DMCs. This one, so Diagon Alley by Country Magic Stitch, is stitched on a 22 count 1/1 full cross using CXC threads. I put, like I said, 324 stitches in, and this is as far as I've got to. So I'm pretty sure those 324 stitches were just blue. So filled in more of the sky. This here is the dragon on top of Gringotts. This is his tail. And then on either side will be the buildings. But I love the way this turns out. It's such a nice stitch. And I'm glad I went for the 1/1 full cross instead of the 2/1 tent like I did for my Naboo piece. The last thing that I worked on is my mini The Rainbow Possibility Evolutions. Sure, I think that's what the official name is. This is artwork by Walking Melons, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, so it's a Haid chart. This is stitched on a 22 count ivory, 2/1 full cross with the called for DMC. I've only put in, I think, 20 something stitches so far today. So I finished the red in here, and I've put in some dark red around the outside. A lot of this will be filled in with like 939. But I felt like pulling this out and giving the Eevees some love. I'll probably work on this tomorrow and Monday as well. Monday is a public holiday, so I may as well get a few days in. Now that's all I worked on for the past fortnight, obviously trying to get my Whipco goals done in the month that they're called. I was worried I would only actually have two projects to show you guys, but thankfully I managed to get a little bit of work on a couple of other things. For the rest of the month, I'm just going to work on my whips. So whatever it is that I feel like working on, I do have a tiny decisions wheel if I don't know what I'm working on, and I've got the Black Needle Society challenge cards if I get stuck with working on something. I might even get Ross to pick something for me to work on. So I'm sure a comment has popped up on screen about that, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I really want to get some work or some progress in on my big full coverage. So the EVs, the villains, Sorcerer and Mickey as well. I think my Whip Go goal for that, whenever it's called, is a page finish as well. So I want to get a couple of those done, and then I also want to start on my work project. So being in the office, we sort of don't really go out for lunch anywhere. Sort of sit at our desks, and instead of me sitting there doing nothing, I'm going to take a project in with me. It's just a little one, so I'm going to start that. I will be stitching it on 18 count black. It is a chart from a Ukrainian designer. I have put in a couple of half stitches just to sort of find the center, and then I actually have a sunflower needle minder to go with that. Obviously, it being their national flower. So they're my plans for the rest of March. I do have some haul. One of them I've already put away, so I'll insert a photo of what it is. It's Hummingbird Pixie by Bella Filipina. My local, she's not really an LNS, but she's a girl that runs a Etsy store a few suburbs away. So I saw that she had it in stock, and I've been waiting for it for months to arrive in Australia. So I finally got that in the post. I do need to order the beads and stuff for it, and I don't have fabric for it. It's not a priority to start, so I've just put it away for now. I did also get a couple of charts from a Ukrainian designer. I'll put her details up on the screen because I can't work out my notes. My note says X cross stitch, but there's a specific way she words it on Etsy, so I'll just put a thing of her shop. One of the work project that I've got is one of her charts. It's the dragonfly. It'll pop up on screen. And I also ordered a butterfly chart, and they're both on black fabric. So I also put in an order with Ginger Stitch because they had some new floss drops come into stock. I got 3 sets. One of them I've already put the floss on for the dragonfly chart, and they are little monstera leaves on green acrylic. Works really well with washi tape on the back for the DMC numbers, and normally I have a pair of scissors hanging off this as well, but I took it off just for the video. The other 2 sets I got are the 2 of the 3 Halloween sets that they released. I don't do spiders, so I didn't get the black spider set. The first I got are these sparkly pumpkin orange ones. I love them. And then I've been waiting for these since they released the preview on their Instagram page, because purple's my colour, and look at how cute these bats are. I love them. I love the colour of these. So got those, and floss drops can't travel by themselves, so I also got a few needle minders or needle catchers. I got the Halloween mini pumpkin to go with the Mickey I got last time. I got this one here. It's called Witchy Familiar, and I just love this little cat with his witch's hat on. Super cute. I got this specifically for my video game sampler. It's a Princess Peach stained glass. And then the last one I got is the Tangled Sun stained glass as well. And Ginger Stitch's needle minders are amazing. They are so strong. They're just incredible. Go check them out. They're on Etsy as well. And that's all my haul. I have nothing else that I've purchased. I'm putting myself on a, I say this now, on a chart buying ban because I have way more charts than I have time at the moment. So I really need to get stuff finished. I have a whole bunch that I've got fabric already cut for, ready to go. And they're already loaded into Pattern Keeper, so I really need to get a move on and get some stuff done. Yeah, that's all I've got. Do all the YouTubey things, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below if you want Ross to film that Lego tour video. Not sure how long that video will be because there is a lot of Lego in our house. There is quite a few unbuilt sets as well. So yeah, let me know down below. If you've got any questions, leave a comment, shoot me a DM. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye. I did not consent to you filming me burp.